EA Sports and the PGA Tour so proud to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. From Bandon Dunes on the central coast of Oregon, it's live final round coverage of the Pacific Championship. And this, one of the sterner tests a golfer's going to encounter, 18 holes to decide a championship. The A+ game has to be there to make this work as we look at the early leaderboard. We've got a tie for the lead at 1 under par. Meanwhile, our featured golfer looking to cobble together a solid round here on this fine Sunday. So no fairway to start, but no reason to panic either, Frank.
Oh, no pitches on the scorecard, Rich. Just see what he can do on the hole.
This one's looking good.
Yeah, it's a decent-sized green. It's not bad, just a little past the hole.
Oh, how good a read is that? It is a birdie at the opening hole. Will certainly help the cause. On now to the second here at Bandon Dunes, a long par 3 coming in at 220 yards, and it is every bit of those 220 as well, as it can play up to 30 feet uphill depending on the tee box. Fortunately, shots that run long do have a tendency to funnel back down. That one safely on the putting surface. Gonna have to take pretty much a full swing at this one with the putter because this one is into the hill and the hole is cut back. Nope, that'll be short, maybe by a good 10 feet. This from about 10 feet. Kidding? This game's unfair sometimes. That luck didn't the whole way. Okay, it's a bogey here at the second. And that's going to move him back down to even par. We head to the third now, our first par 5 at 563 yards. Bunkers appear to be scattered on either side of the fairway, so accuracy is a must. This green is definitely reachable in 2, but it does run nearly 50 yards from front to back, so if your approach isn't on target, you could be left with a putt of better than 100 feet. Okay, that's going to be safely in the fairway, and that's where you need to play from if you're going to make a final round surge. Frank, this will be from 200 yards, second shot. Well, that one had to feel good.
Yeah, struck it so well. You could see that by the reaction of that ball when it hit the green. Landed so softly.
The speed was right what you want, but the eagle putt doesn't go down. Yeah, no sweat. It is a birdie here at the third. And he will definitely not say no to that. Next up, we reach the par 4 fourth, measuring out at 443 yards. The bunker left of the fairway complicates things a bit, and it is easy to run a tee shot right through the fairway. But if you do wind up in the short grass, the approach shot is one of the most panoramic in golf. Just what you want at this point in the round. You're trying to find a rhythm, hit fairways, hit the middle of the club face. That's what they did right there. Good chance to get one in close from here. This is second. And that'll do just fine. Shouldn't be much in this for birdie. Oh, good run going here early. This is birdies at 3 and 4. Will certainly help the cause. On now to the number 1 handicap hole on the course. That is the 445-yard par 4 fifth. This one plays right along the bluffs of the Pacific. Keeping it straight here is the big key because trouble lurks on either side if your tee shot or your approach are wayward. Another good drive. That's been a key, and a few more of those as this round goes along would do wonders in trying to hold on and win this tournament. Second shot coming up, just 97 yards left to the flagstick. This one looks right on point.
It might have been perhaps a little conservative, but right in the heart of the green.
This is an 11-foot putt. Oh, how about it? A beauty there. It is in for a birdie, and he will definitely not say no to that. The second par 3 of this front side, another long one, this 6th hole measuring out at 217 yards. That voice in your head will be telling you don't go left, because if you do, you'll be down the cliff and onto the beach here by 5 Mile Point. Okay, that one pin high off to the right, and a reasonable look at birdie coming up. Got it there, but not quite on target. Safely in for par here at the 6th, and he'll stay at -3. We make our turn away from the ocean now and head to the par 4 7. At 411 yards, it offers a nice wide fairway to sort of bomb away into. That will likely leave an uphill approach for the second to a green that is one of the more difficult on the course. Yeah, nothing to fault there. Good balance, good follow through, and a good start to this hole. From well down the fairway, this a bit of a tricky distance for his second. That's good technique, and that is right around 5 feet. Not too bad. Trying to generate some momentum here at the 7th hole. This for birdie. Yes, runs that one right in. It's a birdie here at the 7th. Will certainly help the cause. The 8th hole here at Bandon takes us back toward the ocean. It's a par 4 at 385 yards, so it's not a long one. If you can successfully navigate or vomit over those two fairway bunkers, you could leave yourself with not much more than 50 yards or so for your approach. Well, that is right and way offline.
It might be in the rough, but that was absolutely crushed.
So after the missed fairway, his second now from the rough at 8. Not quite enough, but that's pretty good. It's just so tough to calculate how much speed's going to be taken off before you get to the green, but that was very well judged. Okay, that in for par here at the 8th, and he'll remain at 4 under. On now to the finishing hole here on Bandon Dunes' front side, the par 5 9. It's the longest on the course, measuring out at 585 yards. You'll find a handful of pot bunkers in the inopportune spots along the way. But if you can navigate your way around them, you just might wind up with a birdie putt. Well, you can't walk out and drop it any better than that. That is a fine tee shot right there. Got every bit of that, threw it all the way there and got it to stop. Home in 2 on the par 5. Good effort. An eagle would have been nice from there, but he made sure to cozy that one up close. That is well done. Easy as can be. It's a tap-in birdie here at the 9th. And that will be a 31 on the front side, 5 under par. We begin the back 9 here at Bandon Dunes with a par 4 measuring out at 380 yards. It's yet another hole where that blue ocean catches your eye in the distance beyond. This hole, fairly straightforward, but big hitters should take note of that pot bunker that sits about 30 yards short of the green. That just did not want to settle. It'll wind up rolling off the fairway and into the heavy stuff.
That's the benefit of really bombing a tee shot down there. You get a simple little chip, you knock it close, and it looks like another birdie.
On to the 11th now, a par 4 at 452 yards. Best to keep it down the middle or to the right off the tee. That leads to an uphill second where you'll most likely have to take it right over that bunker that guards the front right portion of the green. It all looks so simple when you're going good, doesn't it? And that is yet another solid drive. Tee shot found the fairway left. Now this, his second to the par 4.
A touch long, a touch left, but still, how good can you putt?
Now this for another birdie. Nope. So that brushed in for par here at 11, and the lead will remain 1. On to the par 3 12th hole. This is the number 18 handicap hole, so maybe that gives you a little reason for optimism, but par is not a bad score here as this measures out at 238 yards, the longest of the 4 par 3s. Ooh, and that is going to wind up missing the target by a good margin. And that will be no bargain in there.
The strike was fine on the pitch shot. Ball first, then turf. Just wasn't really hit hard enough.
That is well read. A terrific putt there to save par. And he'll remain at 6 under par. We come now to the 13th, a 553-yard par 5. This hole reachable in 2. You may need to get lucky, though, on your drive, as rolling dunes could leave you with an uphill flyer lie or a tough downhill shot to contend with. And no issues there. Good tee shot in the short grass. Now a big spot here for something good. This is a short second to the par 5. Well, that one had to feel good.
Well, it struck it so well, you could see that by the reaction of that ball when it hit the green. Landed so softly.
That would have been a good one to convert on. Instead, that'll be left for birdie. Just like that, it's a birdie here at 13. And he will take over sole possession of the lead here midway through these final 9 holes. On to a tough one now, the par 4 14th, listed at 390 yards. Pot bunkers are the worry here. There are 5 of them to contend with all told, and none are easy outs. The green is a narrow one as well, with a good amount of tilt from back to front. Oh, this is a big chance, but it's looking good. I mean, that is a sight to behold. What a spectacular shot we just saw on the par 4 with a drive in 1. Chance now for another birdie. Another rolled in there. Birdie's now at 13 and 14. And stop the presses if you've heard this before. He's well on his way to yet another victory on the year. 4 holes to go as we come to the par 3 15th, measuring at 206 yards. Best to avoid the short right bunker, which is the deepest on the golf course. Putting one in the center of this plateau green is not a bad play here. Oh, that's a good-looking shot, just left of the flagstick, and he'll have that left for his birdie. Nah, missed it left. That's a letdown. Okay, a solid par here at the 15th. And the lead will remain at 1 with 3 holes left to play. This is one of the signature holes here at Bandon Dunes, the par 4 16. Some golfers play for the upper fairway, which gives you a bit of an angle to the green. Others, they stay down low, which is maybe a little safer. A third option is just to try and carry it over everything, but beware the pot bunkers and the gorse if you choose option C.
Oh, he gets a little lucky there and even bounces back into the fairway.
A good break got him here, now his second to the par 4. See if he can get this one to drop here at the 16th for a birdie. That a pure roll there. That is down for a birdie here at 16. And after the second place finish a week ago, he's closing in on a victory here. Feast or famine here on this par 4 17th at 405 yards. There are no good misses off the tee. Left has pot bunkers and thick gorse. Right with a long bunker and the side of a canyon to contend with. Best to just put one right down the middle, but that's easy for me to say. Showing no signs of a let-up here. This tournament seemingly under control as that's in the fairway here at 17. So after a well-placed drive, this his second from short range. All right, that's a board, but a lot of green between ball and hole. Birdie putt coming up, and we go to Iona Stephen.
Yeah, it's just a wee break in this one from right to left. The focus has to be this slope. It's going to be slow. You need to give it a wrap.
Yeah, that's a good putt. It is in for par here at 17. And the lead will stay at 1 with just the 18th hole left to play. On to the home hole to wrap up the round here at Bandon Dunes. And after battling to get here, isn't it nice to have a birdie hole to take you to the clubhouse? That's what we have with this 558-yard par 5. Simply avoid the bunkers off the tee, and you should have a good chance to reach this green in 2. It's going to be up the left-hand side.
That got a fortunate bounce. That'll be just fine. Two solid shots at the par 5 and found the green side bunker. Lie looks good. Now, just needed a good bunker shot.
Pretty good. All that remains for a birdie 4. Yeah, that's well played. It's a birdie at 18. And that, wow, a 10 under 62. That was a great round of golf right there. So just a terrific tournament for our featured player, Frank, and it yields a 4th career victory. That's impressive.
And we're starting to look at them through a totally different lens now, Rich. We know they're good enough. I remember Nick Price once saying he used to use the average of 5 career wins for every major championship. So they're knocking on the door.
So for Frank Nobilo, Noda Begay III, and Iona Stephen, I'm Rich Lerner. We'll see you next time on EA Sports PGA Tour Golf.